Conceptually, a weapon should just enhance your defense. So it's, on one hand, you are learning something new. You need to learn the properties of the weapon. On the other hand, you need to not forget the properties of your own self-defense and the style and the art, the way you handle defense. So the video I'm going to show is just a raw take of myself and two of the instructors in this dojo, Renshi Scott and Jordan Sensei. Jordan's behind the camera, Scott's my uke in this. And every time I watch this video, I smile because I appreciate the fact that neither of these guys will give me, they will not let me hit a technique if they can help it. I mean, they're going to make sure that the technique is perfect, which in turn makes me a better martial artist. So you're going to see me struggling through this, and that's fine. In no way do I claim to have mastered any of this stuff, but this is how we approach it. This is how we come at the problem. It started with really a statement. I came across an old video of Taika, and in passing, he just mentions that Nunchaku, this isn't defense, this is defense. That's all he said. So taking that little bit of information, I thought about it in conjunction with a great deal of information we have, which is the kata, Nunchaku Kihon, Nunchaku Jugata. These are the blueprints, right? These are the guides for us to study. So given that, I thought, okay, both kata actually contain a reverse grip. So if we take that a step further, as we were working on these, you're going to see that it became apparent that in this reverse grip, what I could do is I could keep my hands in a very similar defensive position to my empty hand defense. Cover, 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 strike. I can keep my hands natural. All right, this is how I would stand defensively. This is how I stand in bogu fighting. This is how I stand if I'm squared up. Same thing. If I'm holding them this way, it's very limited in what I can do. This is not, I mean, there are things I can do, but when I change my grip to this position, I can have a lot more freedom. My hands move in a much more natural way. I can cover, I can hit, right? Regardless of whether or not I'm going to use this, I could use this, cover the arm, hit. Boom. In addition, what you're going to see is the trapping opportunities, right? So using this to trap, boom, just like that. So you're going to see those kind of motions in there. That's all we were working with. Enjoy this, and again, don't be too hard on me because I was just learning. I was just trying to figure things out, and these guys were not, they're not giving it to me at all. It had, in order to move Scott, it's got to hurt. And he's a big North Dakota farm boy, so trust me on that one. All right, so we're going high. 1, punch, 2, and then we're going to drop. I have to drop it this way, right? But I have to come.
There you go. Now down.
This way and down. So I have to swing it. 1, 2.
Yes, and you caught it with the roll.
Right.
Come out, down, straight.
Now you have to come around.
And down. And down.
Yep. So you can be below the elbow.
Yep.
Maybe that's what happened before.
But I think the second one does have to get to the roll.
Yeah. So it's 1, high.
Now straight over and down.
Yep. Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so 1, high.
Yep, and down.
Drop.
And that's almost
Right.
like a split.
Yep. And then from there,
Oh, chicken leg.
yeah, you can.
Because you keep the pressure.
Yep. So, okay. And then what else do we have? We have the one, two, come up, pull up. Oh, that's here. Okay, watch that over. One. Nope.
That's the
That's the second. Yeah. One, two, come up.
Yep.
There. And then towards either back.
Back would be harder.
Yeah.
There.
We have one, two,
Split. Oh, that's not much.
seeing if it would go. I was just seeing if it was going there. I know there was something else. We did the 1-2 split. Yeah. 1, 2.
No.
1.
I think it's opposite for this one, and then you hit with the second one.
1, 2.
Split.
So 1,
Nope.
1, 2.
Yes.
Split.
Yeah. There. And it needs to come straight.
Well, that one I'm splitting in.
Or in, but you'd still be.
Yeah.
Cover.
Yep. Turtle.
Turtle.
So 1, 2. I.
Turtle. Not ours. Because that's
Right.
that.
I don't like. Yeah, the only thing I don't like is you're tying yourself up on that one. You know, I'm like this. 1, 2. There we go.
There
There
he
we
is.
go. So pass it through, then you don't tie yourself up. 1, 2. Come to the outside where we want to be anyway, and then
That's right.
yeah.
Could you do a hand change on the trap?
Let's see.
No,
1,
that's stuff.
2. Nope. Hands are the same. Hands are
Nope,
the
nope.
same.
Nope. Oh.
Yeah. Okay. But
Because
hands,
if you-
hands stay the same.
If you turn it, I get a lot of it back.
Okay. So you went 1, 2.
Straight. Nope, nope. There you go.
Yep.
Because if you go out,
Yep.
because if you're 1, 2, right, and you come up, well, see how you come outside, but if I go this way,
Yep.
you see how you lose it?
Yep.
Versus coming up straight.
Yep. Yep.
So if you come out angle at all,
Yeah.
then you need to do this way, this, or this way, right? Because if you're coming up angle at all, like you're up in your
Yeah.
angle, then you need to do like the arm,
Yep.
or come up to this, to over the up to your other one that you did.
Right. Yep.
But if you come in straight, you just
Yeah.
cross it.
Okay. Still not convinced we got that initial
The
one.
first one,
Yeah.
double palm. Nope, same.
No, I'm just thinking.
Oh.
I'm trying to get, so I want to get, again, I want to be here, and I want to be here.
Yep.
Because I want this.
Ooh, that was a weird roll.
But I've got this one, right? This is a bar,
Yep.
and that could be anywhere. That could be, can that be
That's
here?
harder, no, because
So it has to, you want to be either on or below the elbow.
yeah, because if
With
you
that
go
one.
split or go up and higher,
Yep.
so, or like when you're
Yeah,
there,
right.
as soon as you're there, I got
But
this.
yeah, I thought we did a,
Same thing.
Yeah,
I can
same.
still, because I have my normal.
yep. So let me see if I had more of the wrist. Is
Yeah,
that
now I
different?
can't because
Yeah.
now I'm coming into your arm
Yep.
and you'll just continue forward.
Right.
Hi.
Your wrist. hard. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, and then, yeah,
Yes.
that's the one we did. And then can we go? No? So it'd have to be,
Down. Down. Don't roll across.
yeah,
Drop
just-
down.
Yeah.
Because if you roll it, even on yours,
Yep.
when you're outside, or this way,
Yes.
or this,
Yeah.
right?
Yep, I think so.
Because if you're outside, see how I
Yep.
versus. See, this is still not much.
Yep.
But dropping it straight. Difference.
Yep. Okay. So 1, 2,
No, don't split. Drop first.
that it was.
But you're see how my wrist is turning this way?
Yep.
Versus.
You're saying, whoa, yeah, versus this split straight.
Yes. Now do
I
what
got
you
you.
need.
I got you. Yep.
Because as soon as you turn that pressure, my arm flicks over and then you're basically rubbing against it versus.
Yeah, I was just trying to think of a too. So yeah, this way for sure
Yep.
hurts like it's gonna.
Yep.
And then is that what I had done on that first one? I just did the split quicker and then went into that?
Could have been.
Because that 1, 2, I split and then maybe that's what it was.
That could have been.
Because I swear I ended up that way.
You
Or just based on how fast we were moving, right? It just,
Yeah.
I just hit it or something, just right. But I like that. Yeah, I think you should put the
Drop the
split. Yeah, absolutely, because that's the same as any empty. You would do that. So, all right. So I think we could say safely 1, come up, and the trick on this one is to get this hand out of there. Although,
There's how you drop it out of there.
yeah, and then move this around behind if you want to. If you want to lead them.
Hi.
Otherwise, you could just drop them
Hi.
right there. So, all right. Well, anyway, that's based on Taika saying this is the defense way to hold Nunchaku versus this way. So,
Makes sense?
yeah.
Nope. Sorry. I was thinking that
Yeah.
could become outside, inside.
Yeah.
So if I do that, outside, inside, right there.
Yeah.
Try that. And all it is that. Which we do.
So
more
you
than
just
the
went
passive.
you just went outside to outside.
Yeah. Out
Okay.
from.
Yeah. So outside, outside.
Yep. Yep. And if you can get those rolls with it.
Yeah. So if you go outside, outside. Yeah. It might not even be there, but you could. If I go slow, you go outside.
Yep.
You could just boom or boom.
Or on the first outside, leave this up
Leave it up
as
and
you're
then-
coming. Yes.
And then, yeah. So it could be 1, 2.
Hi. Because I was thinking of that. So this way.
One,
and-
2.
Yeah.
All right.
So this-
go
this-
slow, step deep. So when you come and punch, step deep.
Right.
Yeah. Or 1, 2. I'm trying to think how we get. Because you could get. Yeah. See what I mean? Where you're going with the momentum of 1, 2.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yes. 1, 2.
Yes.
So he comes in. Hey, 1, hey, 2. Now you got it.
That's what you did.
Yeah. Yeah.
The very first thing
That was the very first thing. Yeah.
We got it right.
I'll get an idea in my head, or I'll hit a movement Or I'll think I hit a movement, but I won't actually know what I did. So that's what's going on there. But I really rely on these guys to give me the feedback, give me that immediate feedback of like, nope, you don't have it, you don't have it, you don't have it. Yeah, boom, you got it. That's important feedback. If you have good training partners that will do that, good training partners who understand, you know what, this would not work in defense. If I threw a punch at you, there's no way you're going to cover that. Or, yeah, I could throw a punch and you absolutely could cover that. Once we get that down, then we can move on to the next thing. And then we can move on to the next thing, right? So it's always about maintaining good body position, good control, and knowing that we can get there first and foremost safely, that we have defended successfully. We've successfully uked, we've received the attack, we've defended it. Now we're free to apply whatever technique we need to apply. Just train for yourself. Find out for yourself. Don't rely on me or anyone else to tell you that something absolutely works or something absolutely doesn't work. More to the point, right? People will say, well, that will never work. This will never work. Try it for yourself. You may find that to be true. It may be true for you. Or you may find that after training, after really working out all the little details, that actually it would work and work quite well and be very effective. And again, that's why we train. That's the whole point of why we train. The more tools we have, the better chances we have defensively. Like I said, you'll probably never find me carrying a pair of Nunchaku around as a self-defense weapon. But everything I study, every time I learn a technique and understand these concepts, that becomes part of my toolkit. It becomes part of my overall understanding in self-defense and how the human body works, how the physics of self-defense in the body works. I can apply these same locks that we're doing here empty hand. They're all based on the same thing. The positions are all the same thing. I can hit with my forearms in the same way I'm hitting with the sticks. So those are things that are universal. It doesn't matter. But if I can pick these up and use these and make them become more effective than my hands alone, then great. Why not? Why not study it? Why not learn from the restrictions of a weapon about the possibilities of your overall self-defense? Thanks a lot.